All right, let's see if we're going out the other side here. There we go. And boom, we are on the air. Let's check our volume. Come on. We're slow today. All right, and we are live. And let's make sure we're getting out the other side here. Good morning, Nature Man. Nice to see you. I think the volume is working okay. It's been a while since I've been at home here, and good morning to all of you, and happy Sunday. It is coffee time. Hello, Vanessa. Good morning to you, my sweet. And I am here. Hello, Valerie. I am here with Missy Jenn. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Christina Campbell. And good morning to you. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe in the house. Patsy Cline, good morning to you. Yes, I am back on the Rancho today. Hello, LaDonna. How are you? Good morning to you. I am thrilled to be back with Missy Jenn once again. And let me just continue to say hi to everybody. Jeffrey, good morning. Snickerdoodle, nice to see you. Karina, yes, Joan Ann Smith. Home sweet home. Yeah, I'm going for the blonde today. Yeah, this a couple years old. This changed up a little bit. Morning, Miss Jenn, with Georgie here this morning.
How's it going?
Your peace and quiet has been shattered once again.
My tranquility and my peaceful utopia has vanished.
Hey,
Poof.
Diane. All right, there we go. Good morning. Good morning, Sandy. Yeah, happy to see everybody. I wish I will go to the Rancho with you. Yeah, how you feeling today, Missy Jenn?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Yep. Good morning, hipster. Nice to see you. We are now going to be switching gears. Well, let's just get caught up with Missy Jenn before we move forward here. And Jen, unusually, you had a very short sprinkle yesterday, which was kind of unusual for.
We had a 2-hour sprinkle, steady sprinkle, and it pretty much got everything wet. And then it stopped, and then the sky cleared up again.
Not bad for try to tamp down fires.
But we needed it because we had several brush fires over the last week, and so that really helps to kind of wetten everything down, put good moisture on everything in the vegetation. And
yeah, there we go. Yeah, it was a long trip back here. I say a lot of people messaged me. Did you get back to the Rancho? Yeah, I mean, obviously we did. It was turned out to be a long journey. 10:30. I guess we got back about 9:30, maybe last night. I was pretty well ragged out after that because when you travel with Marshall, rest stops with Missy Jenn and I would be measured in a matter of 5 minutes or so. But when you're traveling with Marshall, it's like you're taking an hour at rest stops and stuff like that. So it took a little longer. Not complaining. Everybody has their own pace, but it was a rather attenuated journey yesterday. Luckily, we didn't have any traffic to speak of. Hello, Dawn. Thank you, LaDonna. Thank you, Diane. So very luckily, when we hit the Bay Area, we just zoomed through. I mean, we didn't slow down one time coming off the 580 from the Stockton direction. Coming around San Leandro, Pleasanton, Dublin, around Oakland, right around Berkeley, and just whizzed right up the road. Hello, spirits. Nice to see you. You're going to watch the Saints versus the Bears. A good deal. Good morning, Kim. Nice to see you, my sweet. My great mod, Kim C, in the chat today. They love your makeup. Good morning, Jen. Nice to see you. So I was going to go live last night, but I figured
thank you, Don.
Getting a good night's sleep was more important.
I even got the matching nail color.
Yeah, and Missy Jenn's like, Rosie, lift your game a little bit.
because it is time for me. I'm turning a big leaf, and next month I'm actually gonna order some surprise, and that'll be revealed in a video
Morning,
when
Scott.
it gets here. I'm really gonna ramp up the makeup game. Woo.
Miguel says, "Hey Jen, do you like to watch Treehouse of Horror on Fox?"
I've actually got that Treehouse of Horror on DVD. Woo! I love that movie.
There we go. Missy Jenn's baby is adorable. Yes, it is. Georgie, how you doing, huh? What you doing? Did you
That was
miss
a good
Rosie,
movie
huh?
from the
Did you miss the
Simpsons.
Rosie girl, huh? Good afternoon, spirits. Yeah, she's pretty. Pink is her color. Okay, Yosemite's watching the Niners. The Niners are a force to be contended with this year for sure. So, let's see. So, Missy Jen, you're changing directions here. What does that
Did you
mean for
play the
people?
Clippers? Did you play
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna get a
Clippers?
few more people in. We'll get people
Oh, okay.
fired up. Everybody's kind of lethargic
Um,
this morning. We'll get the Clippers fight song
well, I'm
going.
technically adding a big segment to it, but I'm also basically lifting my game. I will be now having my nails always done, whether they are with polish, but also I want to get the long nails. Meow, meow. And I will always have makeup on, but I'm also going to be like getting some really good makeup.
Yeah, dang. Kim C says, Missy Jen, I'm a makeup artist. Let me know if you need any help.
Okay,
Hello,
that's
Kim.
good. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of help.
Hello, Kim. Who needs the help, right? You got the wrong person in there. Anyway, very excited to be back. So, you're looking to move into kind of the beauty realm there.
Yeah, I'm going to deeply delve into the beauty makeup world, and there's something coming out in November, and I'm hoping to get my fingers on it. I know it'll be sold out immediately once it comes out, but I'm keeping my fingers out crossed that I might be getting my fingers on it. And videos will come out immediately. So
Tattoo
stay
my
tuned.
eyeliner. Ooh. I'd be afraid to get that needle near my eye. That would be the slob that would pass out halfway across my eyelid, right? And leave a big zing right across there.
Whoops,
Good morning,
that went right
Tenacious.
across your eyeball.
Yeah, sorry
I'm
about that.
sorry.
Let's see. I'm wimpy that way. Let's see. Kathleen Elliott, nice to see you. Yosemite Spirit in
That's
here.
funny.
Monique, how you doing, beautiful? Nice to see you going down. Yeah, LaDonna said, good luck going down the beauty world rabbit hole. That's a whole different ball of wax, and I would imagine that's a very competitive space. I would imagine that sometimes egos can be a little large down there. And one thing Missy Jenn was never, although she's OG Boyd, she never really hangs in the Boyd too much. I've
You know,
told people you're more interested in farming. And
I'm not really in the Boyd
yeah,
bubble.
thank you, Kathleen.
But I'm going to be latching on to a completely different part of YouTube that is part of the beauty community, but
Mouse toes.
they are like they're keeping it real, and there's no hate.
Thank you, Felix. Some of these ladies I know have. I don't want to say maybe just passed through the beauty community at times. I
That's
gotta imagine
Scottish.
that Kim C has passed through because she's a makeup artist. How you doing, Scottish? And thank you for enjoying the videos, Felix. North Shore Towing, how are you? But I've got to imagine, what's up, Carlos? That in any community, and like I said, I would think that the beauty community is an extremely competitive sort of place to be. Now the ladies know better than I. I've never really ventured. We have some ladies from the beauty community and a couple men that have come over onto my channel and onto the Boyd. We continue to grow and cross across different communities. But I would imagine, like any kind of community at all, there can be problems. There can be behind the scenes BS that occurs. There can even be flaming people, and my makeup is better than yours. My eyeliner pencil's bigger than yours, and those kind of things. So I would be interested in, hey Beach, I would be interested in some of the feedback from people on the side chat that have been in the beauty community. Hello, Yasmin. Mr. Z,
Mr.
nice to see you.
Yes.
And some of the people that have been in that community and will tell you that I don't think there's any community, Jen, that really stays pure unless it's a community that just uploads videos only and doesn't do live streams, because live streams are where people express their opinions about what they
Yes.
see. Everything from Jeffree Star on down. What do you think about that? Hi, Jacqueline.
know that. Yeah, I am watching certain people.
Yeah, Scottish says I used to be really close to beauty community. It's vicious.
I've been watching a big part of the community, and I've already learned a lot about the community, and I already know what I will have to do. So I don't want to say too much because
Yeah, there's a recommendation just to do uploaded
the part
videos.
about the whole deal
Mouse Toe
is,
nice to see you.
if I want to put foot into the community, the first rule already is not to really say anything except of I am going to be doing my makeup and y'all enjoy the videos.
So, actually, you were never one for really hangouts. I mean, I know for the over 2 years that I did Saturday and a year and a half that I did the Wednesday hangouts in addition to Saturday, Missy Jenn would be on there in the early part of the hangout. That's not really your thing, though, is it?
There are several things I want to bring. I want to bring entertainment.
Thank you.
I want to bring joy.
Bill Cross.
And I will bring fun with the genre.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring drama or any of that. And I already know how to just kind of stay out of that.
Yeah, Scottish said if you have any, and Scottish is a wonderful, Scottish Sharon is an amazingly wonderful person. She said if you have any questions about content or drama, message me. She's been around since 2008 in that community. Goldie Khan, how you doing, honey? So yeah,
it's gonna be all fun, and I'm also gonna be like ramping it up a little bit with the fashion videos. And just kind of like trying to get everybody kind of reeled in and have everybody interact as an interaction. Like, so there's gonna be some fun stuff coming. Yeah,
joy. I'm already into paranormal.
We'll keep it fun. So
I'm in the super normal. I'm in the super paranormal community. Rosie would look beautiful with the pink eyeshadow and her white hair. Let me tell you, give it up. Missy Jenn's had DDubs, how you doing, babe? Missy Jenn's had over 5 years to whip me into shape. She's like, just go do your thing. Just leave the bathroom clean when you.
Yeah, make sure there is no splatter on the ceiling and from the makeup and lipsticks and a smudge all over.
Yeah, so I come home, I want honor. I know DDub. It's just like, it's a fool in the makeup community. That's it. That's all it is. Jack A. Blue, nice to see you. If I missed anybody, apologies this morning. It is great to see Mr. Z on here this morning. It's also great to see DDub Travels. Make sure he's running a current contest over there on this channel. Make sure you are subbed him up. He is ham and egger with a van, which is kind of a nice combination. And I think that he has a very interesting life to follow. Yeah, life has dealt him some hard blows over the last month in particular, but he's got a lot of bounce to the ounce. Every 100 people messaged me and said on Hangouts, do you miss chooching with D-Dubs? What do you guys think? D-Dubs is the bomb to chooch with. The guy is willing to walk the face of the earth. He's a good brown bag and drinking buddy. And let's face it, we were pretty fearless in the places we would go and had a lot of epic streams. So stay tuned. He will continue to be a feature in the future. Now, I hope there's a chance come after Christmas, he might be heading down to the borders of Arizona. Maybe we'll meet up with him and maybe he'll be able to join the caravan into, if we go down to the Baja down there and, enjoy the life and boondocking. But we shall see. He's getting stuff done. Yeah, I miss chooching with you a lot. I know that I would sure like to get over to Texas. I've got Monique. I got Scottish. I got so many people. LaDonna's in Texas. There's so many people in Texas that I would love to see down in that state. I really, truly believe it's my #1 state for subscribers, probably besides California here. Yeah, thank you, Denise Reed. Says, trying to catch up with all your videos from Vegas. Your content is amazing. Thank you very, very much. I did put together one cinematic video. It turned out pretty good. Fremont Street, a cinematic, cell phone cinematic experience. I've had requests to do a hangout specifically addressing doing cinematic videos and my thoughts on that. I do have a few videos up on my channel if you care to watch about doing cinematic videos. What's up, JK? Yeah, I never heard, when the camera's off, sometimes D-Dubs and I would laugh about some stuff, and, but for the most part, he never really complains about things, and he's always of good cheer, and we really did some epic streaming, so I'm really looking forward to it. It makes it that much sweeter if a little time passes and you meet up with somebody. It makes it that much more fun. I'm going to, you know what, D-Dub, I'm not going to enter the contest because, I'll win. I'm going to let somebody else win, but I'm going to tell people to make sure that they check your channel out and enter the contest there. Make sure you're subbed up to D-Dubs. Hello, My World OKC. I find him a very fascinating person, and younger than I am, of course, but really enjoys being out there. And he may be moving into, well, I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. Make sure you follow his his channel. Kathleen says, Rosemead, Oatman, Alabama is a cool place to see. Clark Gable honeymoon there. Interesting. The place that fascinates me the most is Bisbee, Arizona. I'm really enamored with Bisbee. I think it was an old copper mining town, and I think it's very fascinating as a result. It's cool looking. It's kind of a spooky town, and I think that might be very interesting to hang out like there. Yeah, Dee deserves a fun night out, absolutely. So. Harvey, yeah, if Harvey's in here, Harvey, I hope you're feeling better. I got your titles on your channels. I'm sorry you're feeling bad over there. I hope you feel better. Yeah, it's Bisbee, Arizona. I think it's supposed to be it's like a haunted town. It's an interesting town down there. And it's just one of the places I'd like to spend some more time in Arizona. Down there, I think that's a fascinating, yeah, it's a nice place. I'm sorry you feel bad, Harvey. Cleaning gutters and listening, there we go. I think we love it all better when D Marshall's too negative. They're two entirely different people. I think I'll be cooking some pancakes after this hangout this morning, so you'll probably see him in there this morning. I'm going to set up on the Murphy channel in there and whip that. I just got the Krusteaz pancake mix. Nothing too much. Love those videos, Rosie. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit's Heart. What I need to do is get all my cinematic videos into a playlist and put them all on the channel. The other thing I want to do is get that drone flying. Missy Jenn will tell you that horrible day. You want to tell them what happened on that horrible day out in the back lot there?
It went up and then it went down. Boom.
I guess it wasn't balanced or something. We sent the, to be honest, I did get some kind of weird warning that something was
Yeah, we have the airport here, and the airport has now different flight patterns.
Thank you, Hectic.
And I think they're sending out a distortion signal or something.
I don't know what it was. That thing, if you guys haven't had the experience, there goes, I was still working when I bought that, okay? So I was willing to spend some money on a really state-of-the-art 4K drone, and I flew that thing with Missy Jenn over the Beverly Hillbillies mansion. We flew it over the schoolhouse from the Birds, Beverly Hills, Petaluma, Reno. We flew that thing a ton of places out there, and every time was scary.
Electric wires out there, and
I almost had the thing land in the middle of the major highway through Napa County, and I was just getting ready. I was going to flee in my car and just hope when it hit the street, it didn't go into the windshield and somebody thought it was an alien coming in and steer into oncoming traffic, and
we got some
10 people get killed in a pileup. That scared me, And there's a lot of fear, and you put that thing, beautiful 4K video. We had a time where I was over on the grounds when they were clearing out all the homeless behind the dollar store. And it was cool because Missy Jenn was flying the drone from home over top of that while that was going on.
Yeah. Well,
hello, Faces.
You were interviewing the people there.
Oh, you have a drone in software? Oh, I think it is here at Updates. Generally, they'll have a chat number you call. Like if you want to fly in Reno, you call the control tower and you leave a message to them that you're in this area, you're going to be putting a drone airborne, because we flew around some of the casino hotels in Reno. And it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I hope you lose your fear and get drone fever. But the problem was we sent that thing airborne, and at 50 feet up in the air, it just quit the engine. That thing crashed down to the ground. Broke off one of the legs. I ended up having to box that up and send that off, and it was $250 to repair that drone. Gimbal was messed up and everything, so they recalibrated, and that thing has sat in the box ever since it came back. So I'm going to try, no, I'm not going to go skydiving, D. Can you imagine the flying wig at 4,000? At 4,000 feet, There's D. Hey, you lost something. I ain't jumping out of no plane, right? I won't even stay. Probably, if D was here, I'd stay at room 20 in the Oasis and take that challenge from Sandy over there. There's some things I'll do. But there's some things I won't do. Yeah, it's a wig snatching event in mid-air flight. I'm just too scared. Thank you, Contact. It's just a wig that's been around here for a couple years. I'm just too scared. I won't take the helicopter flight around the Stratosphere Tower in Las Vegas, the 15-minute flight. My luck, I get the guy that had a real bad day and just got news his wife is divorcing him. He's going to lose his job at the end of the week. And baby, it is stick down right there into the stratosphere. And, you can hear on the news. Tragically today, a tourist was killed when a helicopter pilot went rogue around the traditional route for helicopters, the stratosphere. I don't want to be that person. Just like, how you doing, Jordan Blue? Yes, I gimped out on that. I cannot go down and show the people living in the tunnels under the. That's a good place. There ain't gonna be any cops. I guess if I hired security detail to go down, maybe get some off-duty guys from a couple big Samoans to go down there, it might be okay. But oh, thank you, Lovable. It might be okay. But that's a place where I have a feeling I would get my camera smashed and people would go absolutely out of their minds down in that place. JC says, guess what, Rosie? I have great news. I finally finished my cookbook and I got it published. Good for you. You want to put the name of your book in here? Promote that a little bit. We got a lot of people that are big in cooking. Yeah, that tunnel chooch would be all. It's just sometimes you got to know your limit. I won't walk around. You saw the terrible sections of Baltimore. You would absolutely 100% get assaulted on the street. There's no doubt in my mind that there would be an assault. And walking around some areas of Detroit and things, there would absolutely be an assault situation. And the cops aren't going to come running. And it ain't like I got the Detroit Crusher with me, okay? It ain't like I got the DDubs with me to go there right to the last. Yeah, we should do that together, D-Dub. When you're back in Vegas, we'll make that a day because you got to go in there with some kind of presence. I would have a press pass thing on and all. I don't want to. As much as people say that I'll put anything on camera, I'm very aware of context of things, and I don't feel like I'm real comfortable. Being on the streets, what do you think, Missy Jenn? Being on the streets is one thing, but I don't go out of my way to make a beeline to where homeless people do. But on purpose, going into a place where homeless people live, I'm not sure if I want to. I'm not sure if I want to.
You can ask for trouble.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of like.
Not necessary.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just to walk through and then report the experience. But we know kind of what's down there. And I feel like that's kind of a planned kind of thing where you're just in there violating kind of, I don't want to say violating property. It's property of the city of Las Vegas and Clark County. But I'm saying I feel like I'm just going after to find really ugly content to put out there. And I do get a certain point where I feel like that's kind of redlining for me. But when I go out in public on the streets, I think that's a difference because you don't know what you're gonna see out there. Mr. Z down there, very protective of their space, would not be fair to them. And he was interested if they're lost news stories. Yeah, I just think I don't. And good morning, Cheryl. I just kind of, plus it's private property and stuff. And I can't, suppose D-Dubs and Mr. Z and Mr. Dirty went down with me on that expedition. And somebody got injured or really hurt down there, I would feel really, really bad about that. So I'm going to just freshen this up a little bit. Anything else you want to update people? Stuff you got? We got Halloween and.
Yeah, Halloween is coming up, folks. I don't know what you all are gonna do for Halloween. I went out. Hello, Suzy. Much love to you. I already picked up my Halloween outfit for this year. I'm gonna be a butterfly.
Yeah, I liked your butterfly outfit. That was very creative.
I put up a video on the collab channel, Jen and Rosie Reality TV. Check it out.
Yeah, Missy Jenn already misses the quiet.
I shared my video, outfit from last year, police officer. And then showed my new outfit, the butterfly.
Yeah, we're drinking Tim Hortons today.
Going to be a lot more girly this year.
Okay, take care, D-Dubs. Have a great one. Make sure you're subbed up. Enter his contest over there, okay? Yeah, the butterfly outfit I thought was very creative. Jen, that was something very different.
I was in the Halloween aisle for an hour. looking through customs.
Good morning, Crazy Cat. Yeah,
Didn't find anything. Then I walked around the corner and there was a rack
and there
ready
was.
for stocking stuff. And then I looked through there and I was like, boom. There was this amazing butterfly costume. I was like,
Hey,
whoa, this
Golden
is it
State.
right here.
Yeah, so I think we'll too. Yeah, I usually dressed up like a street hooker or something like that. I mean, I do. You know, I might do Space Girl. I'm not sure what I'll be doing if I can find a smaller bikini to wear. Just kidding. Dude, as somebody said, there's too much material. So we'll have a we'll probably have two different hangouts so you can showcase your outfit on there on the
Right.
you know probably the Murphy or the O'Kelly channel, and then we'll get Missy Jenn to the naughty side a little bit on there. Can can we see why you cannot see me on my main account? Yeah, Harvey, I'm so backed up with stuff. I will get to it, I promise. Yeah, Rosie the Nun, wouldn't that be funny? I love Halloween. I want to do one more project on the one more piece of work on the Lisa Murray, and then I'm going to step away from that for you know, to get things all decorated and all that. But right now it's got a big open area on the side that needs to be sealed from the weather, and I have to prioritize myself to get on that and get that all closed up. Yeah, Harvey, it's just I got 100. There's just I'm being torn in 100 directions right now on YouTube. A lot of feedback from the channel, but you know, Harvey, right now, as long as I can see you, thank you, Spirits. As long as I can see you under your audio account, it's going to be great. I will get in there, and a lot of people were blocked off on the, not a lot, but a few people were blocked off on the chats and stuff. I'll get the unblocking done. What kind of candy are you planning to give out, Rosie and Missy Jenn, for Halloween? Cheap. No, I'm only kidding. We usually get like a assortment bag of
We'll have to get a lot this year because there was a storm of last year.
all right, so
they were literally kicking in the door.
They were kicking in
they
the
were
door.
like wanting that candy.
Sister Rosie has a good ring to it. Is a nun for Halloween. That would be like the polar opposite of what I am, right? It would, you know, I don't know. I think I got my own thing. I think I've carved out my own niche on there. And the wonderful thing is now I have the McNamara channel, so I can have some adult, more adult themed fun there. And then the channels are all segregated right now, which is great. So every channel serves its purpose. They're all doing very well. I'm pleased about the incredible number of views that came in on Las Vegas across the two channels. It was a lot of fun. You should dress up as Elvis. Don't be cruel to your heart is blue. Yeah, yeah, Elvis in the ghetto, and his mama cried on a cold and dark day. Another little baby.
Hello, hippie.
In the ghetto. That's right, Jordan Blue. If Rosie dresses like a nun, y'all gonna get struck by lightning. There's the Ozark gal has spoken. All right, guys, let's take a little bit of a change of pace here. Let's crank it up on here. You know what's coming, baby. Let's get it ready. Come on, where did that go? How did that get there? I had this thing all set over here. Let's see. You guys know what's coming. I had this thing all spooled up, ready to go. All right, here we go, guys. Get ready now. Let's get ready to rock the rafters here. All right, here we go. Let's hope this goes okay. Come on, play.
When New Baltimore Baltimore. Fight you Baltimore Clippers. Fight for a Baltimore score. Defensemen, forwards, and goalies. We'll win without a doubt. For Baltimore and Maryland, every Clipper
Get ready.
will shout, fight, fight, fight. Win you Baltimore Clippers. Win you Clippers from Baltimore. Fight you Baltimore Clippers. And score.
Yeah, take it up a half step.
Score.
Now we're rocking that arena. AHL hockey. Gotta have that saxophone. We're gonna take it up, finish it up, a half step, get ready. Here we go. One final half step.
Win you Baltimore Clippers. Win you Clippers from Baltimore. Fight you Baltimore Clippers. And score, score, score.
All right, man. Did that wake you up today? Woo! I always get so excited when I hear that tune. Let me get back to the, see if I get back on this page. I got too many browser windows open here. There we go. Boom, boom. As a cheerleader. Yeah, I remember once I did a Cal Bears cheerleading thing on the channel. It had to be 5-6 years ago. I'm not sure. So, what do you do on your naughty channel? Nothing outrageous. You know, usually just bikini stuff or bikini baking, things like that. Things where we can have a little bit of adult fun. The beautiful thing about YouTube is there's a place for everybody and everything on here. I just made the decision coming into summer, late spring, to just segregate to different channels, and it was probably the best decision I've made in the last couple of years on here to segregate the content. You can sing this song. Yeah, this takes me back to like 1968, that Clippers fight song. The wine made it back to the Rancho safely, Mr. Z. Thank you very much, and your whole crew for a wonderful, I'll be featuring that, showing that again to people, the wonderful, your whole crew put together, wonderful people, and something for Marshall too, which I thought was quite nice. Good morning. The Godfather says good morning to all. There you go. Good morning, Marshall. Good afternoon, I should say. Oda May, it's about time. Nice to see you. Beautiful gift. And what was really cool was on the bucket, every one of those rhinestones was hand placed on there, which was incredible. And the one for Marshall, I think he'll probably show it on his hangout or a video, was the colors match the scheme of the Lisa Marie, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, you can see the sparkle in my eye. Thank you, Nellen. Thank you very much, honey. So, yeah. After this hangout's over, I'll be in the kitchen. I'm going to set up real quick in there and do some, probably just do it on the cell phone. And do some, just cook some pancakes for everybody this morning. Oh, thank you, next page, PJ. Thank you very much. Yeah, Hectic says, glad to see you back. No, mouse toes. It was beautiful. The blue and the silver on there. Susie, how you doing today, honey? Okay, you take care, JC. Congratulations on the publication of your cookbook. That's pretty cool. Let's see. The muffins last week were delicious. Aren't they nice? I mean, I love those muffins. If anybody has any idea, I'm going to be doing in the regular clothed cooking on the channel too. I've had some requests to do some I'm going to try to concentrate on copycat recipes. In the past, I've done Thomas's English Muffins. I have done Campbell's Bean with Bacon Soup. I have done Kentucky Fried Chicken copy recipe. I've done a lot of them, and I really enjoy that. Marshall had suggested, G Mangoes, how you doing, doll? Marshall had suggested, I can't remember what he suggested, making something to copycat on there. But G Mangoes, yeah, we're back in town. Thank you, my Baltimore guy there over in Baltimore. Nice to see you again, G Mangoes. Yeah, Georgie's there too. So let's see how long. About 40. I'm going to go a little bit longer here. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, nice to see G Mango. So if you have any things for Halloween, any ideas, I'd like to put up some decorations and do a couple things on the McNamara channel for Halloween. I know Marshall's looking forward to the Meyer lemon harvest. Probably the #1 pie here is the lemon meringue pie. Wouldn't you say? The famous Rancho.
Absolutely.
The famous
And,
Rancho.
And then the other with
yeah.
the crisps.
Southern style biscuits. Okay, Susie, I'll check that out. Southern style biscuits. I love Nikki Forsyth. I always loved the bean with bacon on a cold winter day. That was really good. And I like to make a really nice bean soup. I think I copied the United States Senate. I also made that. The United States Senate is famous in their dining room for bean soup. They have a Navy bean soup. Let's see. No, Darren, they don't. Darren, you got to get your head into a different subject matter, man. You're being controlled by. Tell us about some of your experiences as a medic and stuff. That would be cool. I'd like to know more about your life and your life down where you live now and the things that you enjoy doing in there. Let's Hobby Lobby pays $17 seasonal. I'm going out there. I got to cover up this place where the generator box is. That has to be done the right way, sealed, and it has to look visually good for the rig. Marshall's blocked both my. I don't know, Harvey. I can't ever tell other people what to do on. I just never did that on YouTube. So people run their own stock copycat cat steak and shake chili mac. That sounds interesting. J Money, how are you? So that should be interesting to do. Red Pill says you're only as sick as your internet history. I don't know. For me, it's the positives of experience. Get out in that kitchen and rattle them pots and pans. And Rosie, I got a job, so you won't see me on as much during 10. Oh, okay, Michelle. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Let's see. So what was it you scraped off? Like 50? Yeah, doing those. I'm not quite done those windows yet. But to me, the most treacle toffee, there you go. The most offensive thing about the exterior of the Lisa Marie was those windows on the front. Because let's face it, they just destroyed. You'd pull into a gas station and people would recoil in horror about. I mean, if you want to get busted out in neighborhoods, boondocking and things like that, show up with a rig with windows sealed like that up front. So. There's a little bit more to be done. I've already determined with compounding and everything that finish will come up great on the rig, and it'll look like a $1 million on there. Thank you, Loving the Blonde. Yeah, the thank you, Lovable Rogue. I said at the time I was joking. It looked like silicone. You put silicone on your butt cheeks and then just backed into the windows and tried to seal them that way, you know. And I had to get that taken care of for the most part. Should get one of those circles. Yeah, he should get a circle on Fremont Street. Happy birthday, Michael. There we go. Happy birthday. Thank you, Rihanna. It's an old, it's been around, kicking around for years. Hey, Trish. Good to see you back home. Dish with Trish. There we go. Awesome hooker retooling. Dish with Trish. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that's going to be cooking stuff you're sharing. This is, you made Tim Hortons, right? We got Tim Hortons here. Missy Jenn treated me when I got back. She's like, it's Sunday. I can break out to Tim Hortons. It's not our everyday coffee here. Yeah, I love that name, Dish with Trish. I'll be excited to see what kind of content she's bringing. Polishing a turd. Well, I'm not doing anything on the drivetrain. In my opinion, the drivetrain on that rig is fine. The rig has 80,000 miles on it. The 351 V8 Windsor engine, 5.8, is a legendary engine. Going to put some treatments in for the Lucas oil for the engine, Lucas transmission, and that should really extend the life of that. Thank you for sharing your life and travels. Are you going to the RTR? I think on the way to Mexico, depending on schedule, I would be very interested in going to the RTR. This year, I think that could be a lot of fun. It might also further, if Marshall goes to the RTR, it might further mainstream his channel a bit. Just like meeting Line Screw down in Las Vegas and Van Crazy and Steve-O, and if the rig looks good, you can go in with a lot of pride to an event like that, and feel good about what you're going with. So we'll see. Cheers. Yeah, I got G-Man. Need to find a cheap Mexican shop to get a muffler and weld the exhaust hole. Well, one thing I've got here is a lot of cheap shops around here that do that kind of work. Looks like daylight. It is daylight. Whose birthday is it? Suzy? Suzy, is it your birthday? Happy birthday, Suzy.
Happy birthday.
Wow. Yeah, G Mangos has a good voice. More than that, he's got a great personality on YouTube. I think in a lot of ways he kind of reminds me of me a little bit, because he has a very wide zone of tolerance on his hangouts and stuff, and his philosophy is try to get along with everybody and be positive when you come on the hangouts and stuff. But I think G Mangos has also discovered that no matter what the amount of positivity, stuff happens on YouTube. Miscommunications happen, and things like that. Things happen on there. And sometimes you can get into it with people, and he's surprised, as I used to be, that sometimes things can go south. But never lose that positivity, G. That's a great thing. Yeah, Suzy, love you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, G Mangos is a boss. I like his style. I like the smoothness of him sitting under the Greek blue out there on the porch. Let's see. How you doing, one classy redhead? Nice to see you. 4 scores and 7 beers ago. Did you see 4 scores on the chooch with this? What did you think of 4 scores?
Well, I watched his shoots before.
Yeah, what did you think about the Vegas chooch with 4 scores?
Yes, good.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it was, my birthday's in June. You know what? 4 scores on the chooch and things, and I see him in here now, and he knows I'm eventually going to get to Pennsylvania and Bethlehem, Allentown, State College, PA, Altoona, PA, Johnstown, PA, and Pittsburgh. And I'm going to enjoy chooching with 4 scores on his home turf. But he's still down enjoying Las Vegas right now down there. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Claudia. Yeah, that's the old wig that we had banging around here in the shop. Yes, the PA Chooch. I think Four Scores is going to have a lot of content that he's putting up too in the next probably when he gets back home. He'll probably reflect on his visit to Las Vegas and all of his encounters and things. Kim C says her husband is from Bethlehem, PA. Cool. Okay. Ooh, going to the Olive Garden. Spirit said, yeah, for Four Scores, it was wonderful to see on the chooching. We had a record number of people at one time on a single chooch, which was pretty wild. I think we had 6 people on the chooch. That was pretty cool. There we go. It's unblocked. I'm on the cusp. Let's see. Yes, my phone out of storage, but I have plenty of uploads coming. Yeah, Mangoes keeps it real. I agree. He's a world class hangout host, and just enjoy the content. But once in a while, things are going to happen on there. So thank you, Paul David. Nice to see you. I'm going to go. I know people are hungry around here. I'm going to knock it off at 50 minutes here. I'm going to set up real quick in the kitchen. We're going to knock out some pancakes for breakfast over there. Put a little meat on Missy Jenn's bones there. Get her a couple pancakes. And have a good time over there. I don't know, Boyd Patrol. Let's see. Please stop. I wasn't there for the whole thing. So anyway, I will see you on the Rosie Murphy channel. We're going to fire up a little pre-made pancake mix today. I know I'm getting lazy. Yes, Four Scores. Get those Coney Island dogs. There we go. I got a tinsel wig somewhere here, Darren. And I hope your wife is doing well, too. Cheers to you. Chorizo, omelet, and Timmy Hortons. All right, well, I guess I'm not feeding Marshall today, so it'll be don't stink up the place in there. Do not stink up the Sean Shack in there. So the other night it smelled like a Packy kitchen. And did you ever watch The Curse of Oak Island on History? They found major stuff this summer. I hope so, Scott Clark. I think that's pretty cool. I finally thought that it was a ship that sort of went bow first or stern first into the ground, and they were just, go buy some, Marshall. Anyway, I'm going to, anything you can contribute, Marshall, will be very, very welcome. Anyway, guys, I'll see you over on the Murphy channel. Fire up a little bit of a stream there. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for the welcome back. Make sure to check out all the cool people on YouTube. Susie, once again, happy birthday to you. One of our dearest friends here on YouTube. And Susie, I love you to pieces. Oh, you're going to a high-end video audio show? That's awesome. Okay, Mr. Z, thank you again for you and your crew for the wonderful, wonderful time you spent with me and your crew for putting together such a wonderful bucket and everything else. All right, there we go. So have a wonderful one, everyone, and we will see you in a little bit.